I'm going to be sharing exclusive information of people taking their chance at Quando Rondo, and Lil Durk is apparently waiting for his chance. Now this is a video you're not going to want to miss, there's so much information. But anyways, let's just start with Lil Durk and basically just the entire group of people at O Block. Now in case you are unaware, people from O Block such as Lil Reese have already been taking their chance at Quando Rondo. Funny enough, Quando Rondo actually ended up blocking Lil Reese on Instagram and all social medias just about a week ago, as apparently there has been going on conversations between the two in which could have made Rondo very scared of Lil Reese, and honestly I wouldn't blame him at all. And this all happened about a week ago. Who even knows what the conversation was about? But Lil Reese actually ended up posting to his Instagram a screenshot of him showing that he is blocked from Rondo's page. And Reese went on to say how he's scared of him and things in that nature. And obviously, I honestly would be a bit too. But Lil Reese is not the only person who has actually taken their chance at Rondo so far. Apparently, Lil Durk is not going to be letting this down easy, and apparently he's already allegedly bought all of Quando Rondo's recent show tickets, so then basically Lil Durk and the guys from O Block are the only ones inside of the venue. Once Quando Rondo heard that was basically their plan, he actually canceled all of his shows for the next couple of months. Now, while this is still unconfirmed, there's actually been a lot of very reliable sources coming out and saying that this incident is true. And actually, after the King Von incident, Quando Rondo had a little concert type thing only about a couple days later. That was actually the first time we heard that Lil Durk apparently bought out all of the tickets in the venue so that it would be just him and the guys from O Block at this show, who honestly would have known what would have happened at that show. But Quando Rondo and his team found out that apparently it was Lil Durk, bought all the tickets, so they ended up canceling the entire show. But make sure you guys continue watching, as this is not the only problem Quando Rondo has to face. He actually also could be facing life locked up due to the King Von case. So make sure you continue watching, as I'm about to share some very exclusive information. Now yes, obviously everyone is aware by now of who actually did this act towards King Von. And it was obviously Quando Rondo's best friend Lil Tim. You can see him clear as day in the surveillance footage. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world knows this by now. Lil Tim and Quando Rondo have been best friends for the last few years, and they've made tons of new music together. But how Lil Tim was found out to be, the person who did the act towards King Von so easily, and what not a lot of people actually know, is that Quando Rondo was recording a music video with Lil Tim on that same night the incident happened, which is actually how the law enforcement was able to know who did this to King Von, as from the music video to the incident surveillance footage, Lil Tim never changed the outfit that he was wearing in the music video. Just a few hours before the King Von incident, he actually posted to his Instagram story that he was making some sort of music video with Rondo, and he just never even changed his outfit. Now, while a lot of people believe that Quando Rondo is in the clear for this, since he didn't actually, be the one who did this to King Von, this is actually where you're wrong. A lot of news articles has came out recently online proving that depending on how this case goes, Quando Rondo could also end up being locked up for this due to being something called an accessory to the passing of King Von. But currently, the law enforcement are already looking into some new surveillance footage, trying to see if they could somehow get some sort of audio or can get somebody to snitch on Rondo to see if he actually ended up telling Lil Tim to do this to King Von when they were having that little brawl in the middle of the street. If it does so happen that they can get some sort of audio or somebody to snitch on Rondo, and Rondo actually told Lil Tim to do this, it would actually make him allegedly an accessory to the passing of King Von. And it also doesn't really help out too much that Quando Rondo doesn't really have the best lockup records either. He has been put into lockup several times, which makes him have a lot of priors. And that does not look good in a serious court case like this. So already on top of people already trying to get at, Quando Rondo, as well as now the law enforcement investigating him, Rondo's going to have a very, very interesting next few weeks. And that's not even the only thing that he also has to deal with. Now make sure you guys continue watching, as I'm about to share something very exclusive about Quando Rondo. Now, Quando Rondo has been fine since the King Von incident. And when I say fine, it means that nobody has gotten at him, things in that nature. He hasn't been touched. But it turns out, just a couple of days ago at the time of this recording, Quando Rondo's brother ended up passing in a very sad way. As it still hasn't been confirmed on exactly how it happened, a couple of you could probably assume what may have happened. Now, again, I do want to state that at the time of this recording, there hasn't been any confirmed reasoning on how it happened. I'm sure they're probably keeping it, secret and things like that for the time being, due to the King Von incident, which involves, Quando Rondo. But as we get more information, I will make sure to keep you guys updated. But again, there's so many things that could have happened. Who even knows? It may not have even been anything related to, Quando Rondo or the King Von case. We are still very unsure of this. But there is one thing that, everyone probably should know watching this video. And a lot of people are assuming that Lil Durk is going to try his best to get some sort of revenge. Now, while, I can't obviously give you an answer, I just don't see it happening. And it's for the main reason that Lil Durk has put himself in such a crazy, crazy way of life right now. He is one of the biggest artists in the world, and the last thing that he needs to do is do something that will get him locked up for the rest of his life. Yeah, it was a very tragic situation. Even myself wish it just never happened. But I don't think that Durk is going to do anything himself. But I am going to be ending the video here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It has been District Trending, and I'm out. Peace.